You are an empowered being. If you would remember, you see what is occurring around your planet and has, as you know, been occurring for some time now, is the total desire of annihilation of the lower species, as what is considered the lower species, i.e. humanity. Many have woken up to the fact that we do, like the way humans say that people have woken up. Perhaps it is better to say many have come to realize that what they have been given educationally and through media, etc., has become nothing more than a burden and a blindiness to their moral compass. Others are so devoid in their moral compass that they do not consider anything untoward. In fact, they consider that which is truth and integrity to be intrinsically wrong. This is how far humanity has fallen. Yes, you are rising. Yes, there are many coming together to take back their world, to take back their empowerment, to reawaken the Terran energy within them. But what has to happen? And again, we use this word has to because there is an emphasis, a requirement. Humanity must come to the awareness that this energy flux at this particular moment, whilst has a divine paradigm within it to take you one way or the other. You see, a paradigm shift is neither positive or negative. It is what you create out of it. And there are many that are sitting in this time of awareness and saying, we need a shift. We need something to break. We need. And yet we would say to you, you are the solution. As we have said time and time again throughout the ages, you are the ones you have been seeking. You are the ones that have the answers. But you have been trained and you have been taught by many, even those of the esteemed guidance of your leaders in the light worker community, to be dumbed down. You have been told, oh, wait, we're going to be rescued. Wait, we're going to be, no, you must do this, and this procedure first, and you must have this mantra, and that mantra, and etc., before anything can happen. And well, if something doesn't happen, well, you must have got it wrong, so it's your fault. Yes, the fault does lie with you, because you are putting your expectation, you are putting your hope, your desire for freedom, for liberty, for the expansion of who you are into the control of another being. In other words, you are again disempowering yourself. This energy update, why it is called an energy update is a little confusing, for it's not an energy update. It is a reckoning. It is a coming to the knowledge of having an awareness that what is unfolding on your planet was foretold. And you have done, and when we say you, we will say a small minority have taken up the challenge. They have begun to create within themselves a marrying within them of the spiritual and the knowledge of the common or universal rights. For you see, every human, every being upon this planet that is born has the universal right to live, to be. It is a universal law of attraction. You attract to you by the emanation of the energy that you place out. of what comes to you. And many have begun to create a wave of change. And to these that are creating the wave of change, we acknowledge. For they do not call themselves light workers. They do not call themselves New Agers or whatever label. They say they are but living beings on the planet. And they hear the divine speak to them. They respond to the divine. Now, these are beings that are galactic. They are human. They are off-planetary beings that have chosen to enter into this frame of time at this moment to bring about the balancing act. You see, it does not take 1,000,000, 1,000, 100 billion people, and put that into any phraseology you choose, but what we're saying is it does not take an enormous amount of people to suddenly go, oh, this is wrong, we need to change it. It needs to come from the very roots of what you believe. And many that hear this will resonate, and there will be others that will say, oh, where are you coming from? And we are coming from that which is the seat that sits above many of the great councils that interact with your world. And we are observing the strong stranglehold of energy that is coming in from the shadows into your world, bringing with it despair and despondency. And this is exactly what the enemy of your souls is after. Because it will feed off the despondency, it will feed off your anger, it will feed off your frustration, it will feed off your fear. Because things aren't changing. In fact, as was predicted or mentioned by many energies, bringing forth an overview of what was to happen over this coming year, ourselves included, we said that 2020 was a year of decision. And the decisions you made through that year would affect you onwards. And by 2025, you would know whether you were going, to use a phrase of the human language, to hell in a handbasket, or if you were making up roads to higher elevation. There is still time for choice, but it is running at a low ebb. We are not going to fluff your ears and tell you pretty things. Because, dear human, you are worthy of truth. You are worthy of the honesty and the integrity of the universal message. You are universal beings experiencing an experience here, yes. And many have found the experience to be of such trauma and dilemma that they have chosen to leave, ne'er to return to this realm again, for they see the dark energies creeping in further and further, and it seems, and please hear the words I'm using, it seems as if there is no end to their manipulation and what they are attempting to impose upon the human psyche. This time is time of change. Do not come looking for rescue. You are the key. You are the door. You are the lock. You are the solution. And if you say to me, how am I the solution? We would say back to you, you are the solution by taking back your empowerment. When you stop as a race, acquiescing to the Anunnaki that are reigning over you, when you stop bowing down to the Anunnaki and the Nephilim that are walking around you in stolen authority. Oh, they may not look 7, 10, and 15 feet high. That is because they know how to utilize the DNA sequencing to look like you. So they fit in.